All right, C sharp major scale. If you're looking at it in music and it just looks intimidating and you're here to find out how in the world to just play it where it just doesn't look so maybe obnoxious, just think of it as a C scale, C major, and everything happens to be sharped. So I'm going to start at the top because it's a little bit easier to visually see. C sharp at the top, the C becomes a C sharp. So then the B, if we're sharpening everything, the B has to become a B sharp, which looks like a C, but that doesn't matter because the C had turned into a C sharp. The A turns into A sharp. The G turns into G sharp. The F turns into F sharp. So F turned into F sharp. Now the E, also sharped, just goes up a half step, just like the B did. So it looks like an F. It's technically called an E sharp. You can't have, for example, two of any note in a scale except for the start and finish. So you can't have like an E or an F or E sharp. Sorry, you can't have an F and an F sharp. You have to have an E sharp and an F sharp. Anyway, it's just a rule. So your E became E sharp, your D becomes D sharp, and your C becomes C sharp. So it looks like this. These are all sharps. Basically, it's all the black notes plus 2 white notes, technically E sharp and B sharp, technically. Visually, if you're more of a visual learner, you might just think F and C, or you might think they're both moving forward. Now, a lot of people who have been in band tend to prefer flats. So unless you're looking at a piece of music that's written in C sharp and you need to think in C sharp, if you're just learning the scale, you could seriously just consider it a D flat scale because the notes are exactly the same on the piano. And so that's one option, but we'll stick with C sharp. So I love this scale, although because I'm also a band person, I prefer thinking of it in D flat unless I'm reading C sharp. So just because I like flats, I don't know, it's a thing. Which do you like better? So you've got 2 black notes, you've got the white note, which is E sharp, and then you've got 3 black notes, and then you've got the white note, which is B sharp. We'll just call it like it really is. And then you have the C sharp at the top. Okay, so fingering, this is the easiest scale to put hands together right away. I'm gonna do right hand really fast. I'm gonna do just 1 octave and then we're gonna do 3 octaves right away. Trust me, it's really easy. It's one of my favorites to teach people first. I'm doing multiple scales, multiple octaves. Okay, so first of all, you have to think everything is a pattern. So stare at the 2 black notes that you start with, put fingers 2 and 3. You know what, let's just use both hands. Why not? Throw out what I said, both hands, 2 and 3. Go ahead and play it with me, chunk 2 and 3. Chunk means play together. Super technical term, I know, but it means play together. Now, both of your thumbs need to go on the E sharp, which is an F. So you can either look at the F and think of it as an F, or you can look at it as an E sharp, but whatever it is, make sure you play that key. Both thumbs. Keep your thumbs down. Okay, the next step is the next 3 black notes. Now, pinkies do not go on black notes and thumbs do not go on black notes. So that leaves you with just this. This is your only alternative. So you have fingers 2, 3, and 4. Obviously, they're not the same, but if you chunk them, you think of them as a group. Then you need your thumb. Remember, B became B sharp, so you got to move it up to the key that looks like C. I am keeping my fingers down for a reason. It's because I'm creating muscle memory, just like I want you to create muscle memory and habits and patterns, and where basically you don't have to think anymore about your skills because you've done the early work on. So don't let go of your chunk until your thumbs press down on the B sharp, which looks like the C. Then flip over. Now, when I'm practicing chunks, I say to play the 2 together. When you're just doing a 1 octave scale, then you will not need to do the 2 together. Obviously, you would play this, play your C sharp, and then go down. Okay, let's start all over. One more time, do that. 2s and 3s. Thumbs on E sharp, remember it's an F on the keys. 2, 3, and 4 on the black notes. Tuck under your thumb, let that go, put it back on. If your finger popped off too, stick it back on. It's good control and good muscle preparation. Put your thumb on B sharp, which looks like a C. Flip over, just play the 2. Okay, so now we're gonna come down. The fingering is exactly the same. So you have 2 and 3, even though you start on the C sharp, let's just put think of patterns. So 2 and 3, get your thumbs on the B sharp, which looks like C. Flip over, you need 2, 3, and 4. You don't really have any options. Thumb on E sharp, which remember is the F, and then 2 and 3. Okay, if you can practice that, 2, 3, thumb, 2, 3, 4, thumb, 2, 3, just for practice, thumb, 2, 3, 4, thumb, 2, 3. Can you get faster? Okay, so now, don't worry about the next note. Try it. I think you'll be surprised and pleasantly pleased how fast you can do it. But the secret is, don't let your fingers do like this, that horrible like hunting, panicky, I don't know where to go that we've all done, but we can spot it a mile away because we know how that feels. No, that's a red flag. Don't let yourself do that. When you are playing one note at a time, still flip all your fingers over. Be there, all of them, all 3 in place before you go on to your F sharp. Then look at my left hand. As soon as I'm off on my E sharp, which looks like F, as soon as I'm off of my E sharp, my thumb moves up. Now, my right hand thumb harder to move up, but do you see my fingers in place? My thumb is in place. Now, as my right hand's playing, I'm tucking under. So, practice, see how fast that was? Flip it over as fast as you can, like hurry up and wait. Bring your thumb over as soon as possible. Start tucking as soon as possible. This is why playing slow is the best thing you can do at first, especially with a metronome, because it forces you to be on time. Is it helps you hurry up and get all your fingers in place as soon as possible while you are still waiting for the click in the metronome to come. It is the best kind of practice, slow, and then you start speeding it up. Once you have that muscle control of flipping and waiting till you play, then you speed it up. And if you're playing to the click, which I love to do, play to the click to even 400, 450, 480 on the metronome would be excellent. Now, if you're going that fast, honestly, doing 1 octave scales are kind of annoying because they're so short. It's just easier when you have a run of things. So we're going to jump down an octave and we're going to do 3 octaves. We're going to chunk it first. So 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumb. And then I always do 2, 3 just to make sure I have that muscle memory pattern, because otherwise when I'm doing 1 note at a time, I can certainly just plop down a finger. So anyway, 2, 3, come down, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3. That's it. Once you feel like you can go fast, going up and down, sometimes I assign it for the week to just chunk just for fun. And then I say, how fast can you go with a metronome? And it's impressive how fast people will practice that chunk. I've had kids come up to the upper 300s, just chunking. So there's a challenge for you. If you find chunking more fun than just playing the scale, then do it. All you're doing is creating excellent muscle control and muscle memory, which is going to benefit you in the future. So playing it as 1 at a time, as written, so to speak. Here we go. Group of 2. So I'm going to say 2, 3, even though technically middle finger starts, 3 starts on the left hand, 2 starts on the right hand. You're thinking these as a group, just like we've been doing. So 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, whatever. And you'll notice I'm saying it before I'm playing it. That's because you have to give the direction to your fingers before they do it. Okay, coming down, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3. And that's your 3 octaves. Much more fun to do that fast. Slow to fast again. Throw on the metronome, start around, if you could play it at that fast, I would say start around 80, play each note with a click, and then speed it up till you are as fast as you can go. And it might take more than 1 day, and that's perfectly fine. But that is the C sharp major scale.